गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनंदन ब्रज जर रंजन यशोदनंदन ब्रज जर रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जयो राधा माधवा जय कुंजरी प्यारी जयो राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा सुभद्रमयी जय सुदर्शन जय कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलंघयते गिरिं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। Hare Krishna, welcome all the devotees for Nityam Bhagavata Sevaka. I seek blessing from all the devotees so that I can speak Bhagavatam in the parampara for the pleasure of Krishna and the devotees and my own purification. So today we'll be reciting second canto, 7th chapter, scheduled incarnation, sloka number 48. Sit here. Just simply sit down. All boys will sit. Okay. So today we will be reciting second canto, 7th chapter, scheduled incarnation. Sloka number is 48. Sadraya niyamaya yatayo yama karte haritin jagyat sarva Swarat iva nipana katitaram indra. Translation purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Okay, translation. In such a translation state, there is no need of artificial control of the mind, mental speculation or meditation, as performed by the jnanis and yogis. One gives up such process as the heavenly king Indra forgoes the trouble to dig a well. Purport: the poor man in want of the water dig a well and undertakes the trouble of digging. Similarly, those who are poor in transcendental realization speculate on the mind or meditate by controlling the senses, but they do not know that such control of senses and achievement of spiritual perfections are simultaneously made possible as soon as one factually engages in transcendental loving service of the Supreme Person, the personality of Godhead. It is for this reason that the great liberated soul also desires to be the associated in hearing and chanting the activities of the Lord. The example of the Indra is very appropriate in this connection. King Indra of heaven is the controlling deity or demigod for arranging the cloud and supply the rain in the universe. And as such, he does not have to take the trouble to dig a well for his personal water supply. For him, the digging a well for the water supply is simply ludicrous. Similarly, those who are factually engaged in the loving service of the Lord have attained the ultimate goal of the life, and for them there is no need for mental speculation to find out the true nature of the God or his activity. Nor do such devotee have to meditate upon the imaginary or real identity of the Lord, because they are factually engaged in transcendental loving service of the Lord. The Lord's pure devotee have already achieved the result of mental speculation and meditation. The real perfection of the life is therefore be engaged in transcendental loving service of the Lord. Namo Pangajana Bhaya, Namo Pangajana Maline Namo Pankaja Netraya Namaste Pankajangriye Bhukter Mahabir Yayima Pura Vibhu Nirmaya Setyat Amyusa Purushaha Bhukte Guna Sodasa Sodasa Atmaha So Alingesha Bhagavan Vasamshmi. Hare Krishna. Welcome once again for Nityam Bhagavata Sevya. Today we'll be discussing about the sloka number 48, second canto, 7th chapter, 48. So yesterday we had discussed it, two characters. One is Paramatma, other is Brahma Jyoti. Okay, Brahman. So Paramatma characteristics is he is very peaceful. He is equipious, means he is equal to all, whether you are demon or a devotee, and he is pure. Okay, he is in the Paramatma form in the everybody's heart, irrespective of the body. Okay, he is very peaceful because he is fearless, and he is peaceful because he is not attached to the body. So whereas humans are they are agitated because they misinterpret themselves bodily, okay, misidentifying it, whereas Lord is not identifying wrongly. So these are the reason, these are the characteristics of Paramatma. What Brahma Jyoti or Brahman? Brahman is always joy, full of joy, okay, bliss, and also he doesn't have form. So he doesn't have form. It is like a light. Sun, when you see sun, you can see round. But when it's light, is there any form? No form. So these are the background yesterday we understood. And today move further. People who are meditate on the Brahman and Paramatma, what they achieve, what they are going to do, okay, to realize the self-realization of the Supreme Person, of the Godhead. Okay, today let us understand from this sloka. The yogis and sannyasis who concentrated their mind on Brahman, they concentrated their mind on the Brahman and Paramatma as their goal. Their goal is to concentrate on the Brahman. Finally, they give up the sadhana of seeking no difference. So after the end of the thing, they give up whatever sadhana they did. The sadhana of philosophical speculation, understanding how I am not the doer. So when they meditate, initially they are the doer. Then after the meditation, they come to sadhana, they come to know that they are not the doer. So that's why they give up their sadhana. Okay, Bhagavad Gita, in Bhagavad Gita, what it says? Oh, I am not the doer. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna clearly says that. Okay, you are not the doer. This is the sense and mind which are doing it. So what exactly happening is sense and mind. I am the spirit soul. Okay, they are separated from the body. So we are all spirit souls separated from the body. I am not the karta, means I am not the doer. So Lord is the doer. Okay, this is the nature of one who is aspiring to realize the Brahman and Paramatma through achieving the impersonal liberation. This is what they understand. I am not the doer. However things is accomplished by Prakriti. What is happening? Who is doing it? Everything done by the Prakriti. Just the senses interact with the sense object. Senses interact with the sense object. Senses is what inside it is there. Sense object is what? Like your hand, leg, sense objects are there. Okay. So the living entity has nothing to do with that. So both are nothing to do, senses. It's all body related one. In this way, the understanding of the difference between the body and soul, this is a very prominent form of the meditation. So when they meditate, this is what they understand, that they want to detach from this. Also meditate on the qualitative oneness between the Brahman and the living being. So they want to merge. So oneness with the Brahman. So after the meditation liberation, where they want to go to Brahman and merge with them. Okay, when you water in a mug of water, you put some colors, what happens? It may mix, no? Color, the mug water will turn into color, correct? So whatever color you pour, that is called merging. So the Jivatma goes and merging with Brahman. That is their sadhana. But finally they have to give up their sadhana. That's what the sadhana, but after merging, what happened? They give up the sadhana. So how do we understand this? Why they have to give up? What is exactly happening when you do the sadhana, meditation? Okay. So there is a different yogas are there. Sakarma, karma yoga and Nishkama Karma Yoga. So from Sakama Karma Yoga to Niskama Karma Yoga, you will be traveling. So for the, okay, then when you reach the Niskama Karma Yoga, you give up the Kamya Karma. Okay, what do you mean by Kamya Karma? Kamya Karma means all the material benefits. What are, so I want to build a house, I want to go to job, I want to earn money, all material benefit you are looking, no, that and all you will give up. Okay, when you from the Sakama Karma yoga to Niskama Karma yoga, when you finish this, for you to understand which standard you are studying, 7th standard. Okay. Do you go back and study 5th standard book after going to 7th standard? Same. So when you get promoted to next stage, what do? You don't read that, no books. Correct? Which standard you are studying? 6th. Okay. So we'll take this example to understand. Okay. So from Nishkama Karma yoga, path to Jnanis and yoga. So Jnana and yoga, they give up the Nitya Nivitka Karma. So when they travel from the Nishkama Karma Yoga to path of Jnana and Yoga, so they want to understand. Jnana means knowledge and Yoga to understand. Okay. When they do that, what they have to, after reaching that place, what happens? They give up the Nitya Nivitta Karma. Okay. What it means? Karma Sannyas. They give up the Karma Sannyas. What they want, they will give up that. Okay. So after reaching that Jnana, okay, so Jnana Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga, that means you are from 6th standard, now you are going to 7th standard. Do you study the 3rd standard, 2nd standard books? You don't study. So you give up, no, like that it is, give up. So Jnana Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga, to liberate, they give up the path of Jnana and Yoga. The stage is called Jnana Sannyas. So after reaching that, they will give up all that. Do you study that nursery rhymes and all now also? Baba, Black Sheep? No. You give up that. Okay. Now you study the new one. So these yogis also what they do, when they are promoted from one stage to next stage, they will not study the old one. They will not do the sadhana. Okay. So what Srimad Bhagavatam also says, Srimad Bhagavatam says that one should give up the jnana also. Why? After reaching jnana, they should give up the jnana also. Because liberation is beyond 3 modes. So, impersonal liberation is 3 modes. What is that? 3 modes are there. One is 3 mode of natures are mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. So, when you are liberated, you should give up that also. Because Sattva Guna aspect to be given up. So when you do yoga and things, you are become a very good boy. Sattva Guna means good. Okay. So that has to be given. Whether the Sakarma Karma or Nishkama Karma, Jnana Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga, all these secondary elements of Bhakti. So when you practice all these things, what is happening? It is a subconsciously you are doing the Bhakti only. Okay, this is a secondary thing. But initially you don't know what is Bhakti. So you do something, but for not knowingly you will be doing it, correct? So like that. So you study that alphabet, A, B, C, D and all. But that helps you for further studies, further plan, no? Same way. The basic is Bhakti. That Bhakti should not be given up. So whatever you can give up, but I told no, what are the things we are giving up? One is material benefits. All my house I want, I have to go to job, I have to build rich and all that will give up in the Kamya Karma stage. In the Naivitika and Nishta Karma, what you do is, you give the karma sannyas also you give up. Okay. And Jnana level, Jnana sannyas also give up. So one by one you are giving up because no use at all. That is, it's a waste. So this is what is happening. But you can give up anything of that sadhanas, but you cannot give up the bhakti because that is the core. Okay, the bhakti should not be given up because bhakti is beyond 3 modes. Because all other things are 3 modes. Rajaguna, Tamaguna, Sattva is there. But when you come to bhakti, there is nothing of these gunas and all. So what we are trying to understand, the yogis and sannyasis, today's sloka what it says is yoga. No, the people meditate, Satang yoga and all. No? There and sannyasis, in the forest they will sit and all the sannyasis who concentrated their mind on Brahman, they meditate on Brahman, and Paramatma as a goal. They meditate on the Lord as a goal. Goal means what? You have some goal. No, I want to become an inspector. I want to become a nurse. I want to become doctor. Correct? What is your goal? Army. You want to join army. So these are the goals, vision of that. Okay. So these yogis and sannyasis, what their goal? They want to become, meditate on Brahman. They want to merge with the Brahman. They want to serve the Paramatma, like that their goal. So through various process, they follow that. Some people, jnanis will read so much of books. Yogis, they will sit and meditate on Lord. So something procedure. Like a medical student, they'll study medical books. For engineering students, computer books they will study. And the law student, they will study the law books, correct? So like that, this also they practice something to get the result. Finally, they have to give up the process itself, okay? The sadhana of seeing the non-difference, because there is no difference is there. Whatever they study is all waste only. Whatever today you are studying books, is it useful when you become doctor? Nothing is useful. Say you give up that. You will not do, what is in the history book you are studying last year? Anything you can recollect? Nice history, eh?
Not too much.
No, any topic. Which topic you studied? History. What? Sultan of Delhi. After becoming doctor, you now you don't know who's the Sultan also, correct? You give up. So like that, it's whatever studying now, it is the same for the sadhana. Whatever your sadhana, you give up that, because there are different they are different to their practice. So that means you are studied something history, whereas you become a doctor, which is a different one, totally. Okay, they are not. So let us take an understanding of example. So through example, we can understand very easily. Like Indra is as much as Indra is indifferent to digging a well. So in this sloka it is said that Indra was digging the well, but actually to become an Indra, you have to do so much of pious work. Pious means good works. Okay, what kings and all will do those days, they'll dig well for the village. Okay, so that people will benefit. Okay, they build the dam so that farmers will benefit. They crop, no. So these are the pious work they do for the society. So they dig the well and all. That's why every temple you see the pond. Pond is there, no. In the temple, where you take bath and all, you know what do you mean by pond? Water body. So why they do? They do the practice that for the pious work. That is called pious work for the benefit of so many people. Whenever see, because in Tirupati you saw that there's one pond. Before going to temple, you take bath and all. Near Varagadev temple. Okay, so how many people? The lack of people come and take bath and go. For that, those who build the pond, they go to Indra post. So you to get a Indra post, you should do this pious work. You got it? So in considering the powerful form of the pious activity, which states a lot of piety. So that is for so many. When you do something, it should benefit so many people. So that become a pious work, and you get the benefit of it. But once you become Indra, okay, you got the post. Like chief minister, you become president, you become prime minister. Do you go to nursery school, start ABCD and all? You don't do, no? Correct? That is education required for the initial stage. Once you become that post, you don't require. Similarly, here on the performing this activity of digging a well was to get a lot of piety. So after becoming Indra, he don't have to continue digging the well, correct? He become Indra. He is a king of, what is Indra? He is the king of all the Varnadev, all the demigods. You got it? So all the demigods there. So he can command the cloud. Okay, you go and pour water, rain. He can tell. You got it? So when you become prime minister, what you can tell? That village, there no food, no water is there. Go supply. You can command them. You don't have to go and dig. No. Minister, you can go that. Okay, water minister, go. Agriculture minister, go and help them. Correct? You can command. You don't have to go and do again digging work. Digging work you have to do to get the post. Okay. So this is what the understanding. So note of that already Indra. So another example how to understand that after reaching that post. Okay. In an ordinary person who need rain, but why would Indra need rain? So here is we people require rain because we are working. We need crops. We need that drinking and all. Okay. But Indra is a god of rain, okay. So he can command them. Okay, this is what is there. So what is the two example? One is to get a post of Indra, you have to dig well, so that pious work you get credit, you get the post. The second example is we people are poor people, we need rain because we need to drink water, we have to cultivate no crops. Okay, but Indra is a minister of rain, so he don't have to beg for water. Please give me water, about to drink and all. He can come and go pour water. Correct? Cloud he can tell. So these are the, so therefore all these stages, sakarma, nishkama karma, jnana, liberation, all the stages what the yogis are doing, the process is so much the hard work, but the no, after reaching that place, there is no use at all. Like you study history, you study geography, but to become a doctor, with you are no way useful to you. Correct? Practically one practice he has to give up that because it become a superflow. Okay. The personal qualification jnana continue to perform varnashram prescription duties to superflow. So jnana is what they have to do. Varnashram dharma they have to do. Okay. The BG Bhagavad Gita, there is nothing but a person who was becoming qualified for jnana. So in the Bhagavad Gita it says that to become qualified for jnana, nothing he gains. After become jnanis, okay, by performing prescribed duties and there is nothing that he will lose. Suppose for you example is okay, you have become 5th standard, now 6th standard. Okay, if you study the Baba Blackship's rhymes, is it useful to you? No. If you don't study also no use because you are going to some other class, correct? Same way, so jnanis, whatever, after becoming jnanis, they don't have to worry about that, whether they follow the prescription or don't follow the prescription of that sadhanas. Okay. For Sakama Yogi also, the aspiring to reach the stage of Nishkama Yoga, I was telling the Sakama Karmi is Yogi and he want to become Nishkama. This is a stage, like 1st standard to 2nd standard, 2nd standard to 3rd standard. That's what we are trying to explain. All these sages who are sitting and meditating, tapasya and all doing, what they are doing? They are doing this only. Sakama Yoga to Nishkama Yoga, okay, then Jnana, then Ashtanga Yoga, they are step by step, they are going, upgrading it, okay. So, to reach Nishkama, they have to perform their Kamya Karma. So, they have to perform means, Kamya Karma means, I told all material things. Material things meant what? You have to do the Yajna. That means you have to earn money, buy ghee, buy the wood. You have seen yoga, how Yajna is doing. Pujari will come, he will make, put fire and he will tell mantras. Correct? This is required to from the Sakama Karma Yogi to Niskama Karma Yoga. After reaching Niskama Karma Yoga, you don't have to perform the Yagnanda. He has to do some other job. Like when you study the 1st standard, after going to 2nd standard, do you start reading the again 1st standard book? You don't read it. That is, but to go to 2nd standard, you have to complete the 1st standard book, correct? You have to write exam. Same. Okay. So Niskama Karma Yogi aspiring to reach the stage of Jnana. So Jnana is studying books and knowledge. Okay. He may perform the Nitya Nevitika Karma. So Varnashma Dharma used to follow. Varnashma Dharma means okay, he has to marry, he has to work hard, he has to save money. So many Varnashma Dharmas are there. He has to do pujas, worship the Lord, all the things he has to do. Okay. Once he become qualified Jnanis and he become detached to it and he gives up, he doesn't want to practice it. Once he become Jnanis, then whatever he studies books and all, you don't have to study again. That is over, chapter. So Jnana Yogis and Ashtanga Yogis, he engaged in all kind of practice of yoga. So Ashtanga Yogis, no, there are Niyama, Pranayama, so they have stages of meditating, sitting in asana, so half closed eyes, okay, meditate on the Lord, breathe, so many stages are there, they have to do, that is the procedure they have to follow. So all these things after they become liberated, means the soul is left the body, the soul will leave from the head, think it will go up, okay. So after going liberated, then what happens? Because soul is, your body will leave, okay, body will stand, but soul will go out. So then it will get liberated, then you don't have to do all these exercises, because soul doesn't have body and all, means no shape, nothing, you know. So you require, because you have body, you need dress, correct? But soul doesn't have body itself, so what happens? It flies like air. The air, did the air is having any dress? No, correct. You understood? Correct. So that is Sadhya, Sadhana, Abhedya. So there's a difference between Sadhya and Sadhana. Means what you are practicing and what is your goal is totally different. That's what we are all being trained. Okay, you study some books now to get a qualified for the doctor, but after going to doctor, totally you will be reading something else, correct? The only path of bhakti, there is no difference between sadhana and sadhya. So in bhakti, what happens? If you are doing bhakti, then sadhana means sadhya. So your goal is that, okay, I have to make, serve the Krishna. That is your goal. Okay. What you are practicing? You are practicing Navavidya Bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, that's what you are chanting, no? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanevedam, all this process you are doing, that is a sadhana. Okay, in the sadhana stage, so you will initially you will not get tasty. The teacher will tell everybody chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So everybody chanting, I'm also chanting. You are not getting the taste, correct? But after some years, okay, when you progress sufficiently, Anartha Nivritti, there is a stage called Anartha Nivritti is over. Then what happens? Gradually you will get the taste and taste more taste. So then what happens? Bhava and Prema, when you reach the Bhava Prema Bhakti, our heart is overflowing with love. So Krishna is so attractive, so loving, he is so cute. So naturally it comes. Like a movie you have seen, no? Hero, heroines are there. She fall in love. So she meditate. Even in dream also she'll dance and all. So that is naturally they get. Similarly, when you reach to the Bhava Prema Bhakti, what happened? You naturally you got attracted to Krishna. So cute, so lovely. See how nicely he's taking bath. Nobody has to tell. You naturally, like Yashoda Maya, like you tell that your mummy will tell, go take bath, correct? But now Yashoda Maya will not tell Krishna, go take bath. She called Krishna, she bathed Krishna, she likes it, she dress up Krishna, she put that all tilak, everything, no? Yeah, you have seen the movies and the story and all, no? She loves. It naturally it comes from them. Okay. All these 64 limbs, we have 64 limbs of the bhakti steps. Okay. The sadhaka practice as a sadhana. So we are all practicing that 64 limbs. Okay. It become anubhavas. So we get anubhava. Anubhava means we know, no, we are getting the experience. Okay. Bhava means loving emotion, and anubhava means what naturally manifests as a result of bhava. So first initially you have bhava, then because of the you constantly meditate, you get that anubhava. So you start releasing that. At the stage of bhakti, there is a sadhya and sadhana bheda is non-different. So in bhakti, what happens? Your goal is to serve Krishna. What you are doing also same only. Okay, like hearing, chanting, okay, meditating Lord, dressing the Lord, putting the flower garland, worshipping Tulasi, so many things you are doing, no? It is all same towards bhakti only. There is nothing like if you do this, you will go to, like you joined MBBS first year, okay? So first year MBBS to fifth year MBBS, after graduation also what you do? You do same operation, you study same thing, you know. Do differently from the initial? No, correct? You understood what doctor does. The first year also they study the same book. When you pass out from the college also they study same book because all related to the medical only, correct? Similarly, the bhakti is also same platform where when you do the Shravanam, Kirtan, that's why you are doing chanting, hearing and all you are doing, no? Krishna Kathas, they tell Krishna stories to you regularly. You hear about past tense of Krishna, Damodar Leela and also so many stories. So your goal also to go and serve Krishna, what you are hearing about Krishna also same. So there is no difference about that. Whereas yogis, what happen? They sit and Ashtanga Yoga, Pranayama, they do that, but thinking that I will be they are merging with Krishna. Okay, that is Brahman. Okay, they want to merge with the Brahman, but what they are doing here is a yoga, reading books, but nothing is useful to them. Correct? Shravanam is not just a sadhana. Okay, this is a soul thriving on. So our heart is looking for Shravanam. You want to hear Krishna Katha, so you will be loving. Yes, yes, please tell me one more story tomorrow. Correct? You will ask, no, the teacher. Because it gives more taste. This is what life to the eternal soul. So our soul is eternal. Our soul know what we are. Soul is always die. It never dies. So what that soul, when you hear that things, our Krishna Katha, it floats. Okay, and Jaiva Dharma. This is called Jaiva Dharma. The inferiority of the other parts are established by Brahma Jyoti. So Brahma Jyoti and all, no, very low level of practice they are doing it. Okay, like Indra. To get a post, you have to do all the digging of well and all. But when you get the post, you don't have to dig the well. Correct? Similarly, bhakti is the one process which is practiced in all the time. Okay, you practice the bhakti all the time under the all conditions. So there is no condition. Okay. Even in at home, you can do the chanting. You can do worship the Lord. When you come to temple, you can chant. You can worship the Lord. Okay, any circumstance. While going in bus, also you can chant. Nobody will stop. Why you are chanting at all? Correct? Even Brahma Jyoti, when you go to the Brahma Jyoti level also, you can chant. Okay, nobody start. Why you are practicing bhakti? Okay. So the worship of Paramatma and Brahman are described as having the same general form. So there is no difference between Brahman followers and Paramatma followers. Okay. So this is the today's message of Sloka. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Thank you for joining for Nityam Bhagavad Sevya. Hope you understood. We will have more topics tomorrow. Thank you, Hare Krishna.